my fellow YouTubers. In today's video, I want to go over some tips and tricks of how you can conserve time when you're trying to grow your business or whatever endeavor you might want to partake in. With that being said, let's go over to my laptop so I can go into some depth on some ideas that I have with saving and conserving time. Making the most of your time. Are you wasting your time? Here's some ideas and things that I'd like to pass on to you that I believe will help you in whatever endeavor you're trying to partake in. Time wasters to avoid. Stop waiting for inspiration. Many times we're trying to wait for the right moment to get things done. Oh, not today, tomorrow, I'll get to it, so on and so forth. Stop wasting or waiting for inspiration. You really don't want to do that. You want to motivate yourself. Unlike some things, you can't wait around. You can't sit around because it's not just going to fall into your lap. So you have to do things to incorporate into your business or, again, whatever endeavor you're trying to partake in to inspire yourself to move forward. Doing everything by yourself. If you ever want to grow your business, you're going to have to come to realize that you're going to have to delegate certain parts of your business to other people, whether that's hiring a virtual assistant, a VA, or hiring somebody physically, whatever the case may be. You're going to have to let go of the reins and hire someone to move on forward. Worrying about what people say. Oh, so are you a millionaire yet? And all those things that people say when you're trying to start out a business. Don't dwell on those things. Don't worry about them. Everybody started somewhere. And if all the people that had multi-billion-dollar businesses today would have listened to these types of people, they would have never been where they are today and achieved all the achievements that they have within their business and their families and things of sort. Not living your life. So if you're not living the life of your dreams, and you can really only blame yourself, because we only have one life to live and you have to take advantage of that life. So you have to take the steps every day, whatever that thing may be, of growing your business, or if you're losing weight, or whatever your future endeavor is. So that way you can apply those statistical tricks and tips to help you improve your life so you can get in the direction in which you want to go. Fear. Fear is something that we all face. Well, what happens if I do this? Will I lose all my money? What happens if I leave my brick and mortar job, my 8 to 5? How's that going to affect my business? You have to look at all these things, and you have to confront fear. And fear is just not knowing the unknown, but you're going to have to educate yourself and take upon things to better your business and move forward in life. Stop complaining. If things happen, they happen. You got to remember that life happens for you, not to you. You can't dwell on complaining and things that have come about. Things are going to happen. So be prepared. So when things happen, you have some sort of contingency plan so you can move forward. What are you doing about unfinished tasks? Too many times I've seen people that push things aside. They're procrastinators, and procrastination in business can kill you in the long run. You don't want to be a procrastinator. You want to take care of things. If you can't take care of it on that day, then make a note of it. Think about it before you close your shop for the day. So if I have something that's pending, I'll make a note. I'll put it on my calendar, or I write it on my notepad, so that way I know that the next day I'm working on this particular item or topic. Don't procrastinate. Give yourself deadlines. Write them down. I need to finish this particular item before such and such date, and stay on top of it. And give yourself a buffer. Don't ever give yourself a date that's concrete, especially when you're dealing with a client. If you're going to deal with a client, you know something's going to take you 2 days, and he wants you to create something, and it's going to take you, let's say it's going to take you 3 days. Tell him it's going to take 5 days. That way, when you deliver it on the third day, you look like a miracle worker, and everybody's a lot happier. Because if you say, I'll have it to you in 5 days, and the 6th day shows up, they're going to look at you as a person that doesn't stay on top of things, and be as a procrastinator and doesn't finish their business. So you don't want that. Everybody wants to grow their business, and everybody wants to expand. So keep that in mind when doing unfinished tasks. Stop trying to please everyone. You're never going to please everyone. At the beginning of your business, you're going to do certain things. You might cut your prices. You might do certain things to move forward. But as time progresses, you're going to know your value. You don't want to undercut yourself, and you want to make money. That's what having a business is all about. So don't stop trying to please everyone and give everybody everything. You can use terms such as, this is the market rate. If you do your research, in a pleasant way, you can tell the client that, this is the going rate for such and such services. If you'd like to think about it further, you can reach out to me later on. Here's my number, my email, my website, so on and so forth, so they can contact you later on. So sometimes you do have to change your ways, like I said at the beginning, to try to lower your prices. But again, as time progresses, you can't please everyone. So you're going to have to stand your ground with your prices in the future. Don't compare yourself to anyone. That's like the worst thing anybody can do, is compare yourself to anyone. You are your own individual. You are a product of your mother and your father. You're 23 chromosomes from your mother and 23 chromosomes of your father. So we're each one of us are uniquely made. So you got to consider all the things that we've gone through our lives and what we can bring to the table through the business arena or whatever endeavor you're trying to partake in. Whether it's e-commerce, digital marketing, any business, or just yourself trying to do self-improvement, whatever the case may be, don't compare yourself to anyone, because you are unique in your own way. Stop repeating the same mistakes. If you're constantly repeating the same mistakes, stop doing that, because you're never going to get anywhere by doing the same things over and over. You want to try to learn from your mistakes. You know how this saying goes, fool me once, fool me twice, but you don't want to get fooled a third time, because being fooled a third time can be costly, whether it's physically, mentally, or financially. You want to avoid repeating mistakes, because it could cost you dearly in your business. Being a perfectionist is fine. However, if you want to grow your business, you're going to have to settle for a little less. Let me elaborate. Let's say you're going to grow your business and you hire a VA. The VA, the virtual assistant, is going to take over some sort of topic or segment of your business. You're going to train up that VA to try to get them up to par. Well, more than likely, the best you're probably going to train up that VA is 80%. So you're going to have to be happy with them only being 80% of what you want. Not everybody's going to do everything like you do it for your business. So you're going to have to think about that when you're trying to grow your business. Get them up to par, get them to 80%, press on, move on. And if you have to hire more people physically or virtual assistants, VAs, don't be such a perfectionist. What are your priorities? What are you trying to achieve with whatever you're doing in your business or in your endeavor? Are you trying to achieve financial freedom? What are your goals? What are your passions? What are your priorities? Those priorities, you have to put them in place so you don't waste your time and you don't do things that are going to be costly to you and your business. I thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe. And I thank you, and I'll see you on the next video.